Okay, staying with Chennai, the city's metro rail has been one of its most talked about infrastructure initiatives and real estate its biggest beneficiary. Let's face it, developers have sold projects with the metro rail as leverage, while connectivity to and from these projects has been enhanced by its presence. And that's why both the Chennai Metro Rail and Credai Chennai have felt that taller buildings along the metro must be the way forward. The reason? More homes along these corridors could mean more metro commuters. But Chennai's development authorities aren't buying this just yet. Jude Sannith tells you why.
It's the most visible example of a changing skyline. When the Chennai Metro Rail rolls out its first coaches in mid-2015, it will end the city's wait for a fully equipped mass rapid transit system. But just beyond the din of its development, you can't ignore the brick and mortar, another indication of a city in motion. Late last year, the Chennai Metro Rail made a case for increased FSI or floor space index around the metro rail. Taller buildings, it argued, meant more homes, and more homes meant more commuters. The CMDA struck that proposal down, saying that catering to existing commuters was a priority and that FSI revisions could wait. Today, Chennai's developers feel that higher FSI along the metro could also mean some much-needed redevelopment.
It's extremely difficult today for a person who has built a building in an era when the development rules were not there, with nil setback, no safety. Today, asking him to redevelop with the existing norms, it just doesn't give any incentive to him to redevelop the property. But if this metro rail is there, at least this metro rail corridor will spur a lot of redevelopment. Perhaps this could become a curtain raiser for a redevelopment plan for the entire metropolitan area.
The clamour for extra FSI is justified. Currently, the Chennai metropolitan area has an FSI of 1.5, with CMDA provisions allowing for a revision up to 3.5. But are taller buildings the only way forward? Better optimization of large land parcels around flyovers, railway lines, and even existing real estate could result in densification of these infra corridors.
So for example, a lot of the buildings are forced to set back space in front of the building. Now on the sides you can argue it is for firefighting, etc. That's fine. But in front of the road, that needs to be seriously looked at, because I've been to many cities and I've never seen this much place being wasted in front of buildings.
But this debate between going higher or building wider, some experts feel, is devoid of one crucial element: parallel civic development. Taking us on a tour of one of the metro rail sites that his company has helped build, Anand Sundaresan, Vice Chairman Swing Setter India, tells us how redevelopment wouldn't matter if it came without some basic facilities.
If they're talking about, increasing the reconstruction work to the tune of about 1.4 lakh square meters of real estate development with increased FSI. So if that's going to happen, then they also have to look at providing the necessary infrastructure for that. We need power, we need sewage, we need electricity, we need all the other related civic amenities and everything.
It all boils down to just one question. Does higher FSI along the Chennai Metro Rail mean better patronage for this transit system? While some industry players might respond in the affirmative, others believe that there are better means of getting the commuter from his car into these trains. But one thing's for certain, there's no better way of doing this than to build more homes along corridors like these. Reporting from Chennai, this is Jude Sannith for NDTV.